A serene, golden ocean stretches out, calm and peaceful under a bright sky. Jesus sits peacefully in the middle of the ocean, a white robe flowing around him. He is reading the Holy Bible, bathed in a warm, heavenly light. The light seems to emanate from him, creating a halo effect. The water gently laps against the base of the tree where Jesus is sitting. Suddenly, a dark shadow begins to grow in the distance, approaching rapidly. Satan appears, a shadowy figure filled with anger and pride. His eyes burn with a malevolent fire, contrasting with Jesus' peaceful demeanor. Satan stands on the water, the waves churning around him with dark energy. He raises a massive, shadowy axe, its blade glinting ominously. With a furious roar, Satan begins to cut down the tree upon which Jesus is seated. Each swing of the axe sends splinters flying, and the tree groaning in protest. The contrast between light and darkness is stark, a battle of good and evil. Jesus remains calm, his eyes fixed on the Bible, undisturbed by the chaos. The first few blows of the axe do little damage to the strong tree. Satan's anger grows with each failed attempt to destroy the tree. He redoubles his efforts, putting all his strength into each swing. The tree begins to creak and sway, showing signs of the damage. Jesus turns a page in the Bible, seemingly unfazed by the impending danger. The sound of the axe echoes across the golden ocean, a discordant note. Finally, with a mighty crash, the tree begins to break and fall. Satan lets out a triumphant laugh, believing he has won. But as the tree falls, Satan loses his balance on the turbulent water. He stumbles and flails, unable to regain his footing on the waves. Instead of Jesus falling with the tree, he remains suspended in the air. Satan plummets into the deep, dark ocean, disappearing beneath the waves. The water closes over him, swallowing him in the darkness below. His angry roar is cut short as he is submerged in the depths. Only a few dark bubbles rise to the surface, marking his descent. The broken tree floats on the surface, a testament to Satan's failed attack. Jesus looks down at the spot where Satan disappeared, his expression serene. The golden ocean begins to calm, the waves subsiding after the struggle. The light around Jesus intensifies, pushing back the remaining shadows. The scene is a powerful message of faith and resilience. It contrasts the tranquility of divine presence with the disruptive force of evil. The ocean reflects the heavenly light, creating a beautiful spectacle. Jesus closes the Bible gently, holding it close to his chest. He prepares to ascend, leaving the broken tree behind. The camera focuses on the ripples spreading out from where Satan fell. The sound of the waves returns, a peaceful rhythm replacing the chaos. The light around Jesus grows even brighter, illuminating the scene. The golden ocean shimmers, reflecting the divine presence. The scene emphasizes the power of faith in the face of adversity. It shows that evil may try to bring you down, but it will never overcome you. The camera slowly zooms in on Jesus' face, his eyes filled with compassion. He represents hope and strength in the midst of the storm. The broken tree serves as a reminder of the battles fought and won. The golden ocean symbolizes the peace that comes from faith. The light represents the divine presence that guides and protects. The scene fades slightly, preparing for the next part of the story. The image of Jesus holding the Bible remains strong and clear. The ocean continues to calm, returning to its serene state. The light around Jesus pulses gently, a beacon of hope. The scene reminds the viewer of the power of good over evil. It emphasizes the importance of staying faithful in times of trouble. The camera pans slowly across the golden ocean, taking in the beauty. The image of the broken tree fades into the background. The focus remains on Jesus, the source of light and strength. The scene prepares the viewer for the message of hope to come. The golden light intensifies, signaling the transition to the next scene. Satan disappears beneath the waves, the dark water closing over him. Jesus calmly rises from the broken tree towards heaven, still holding the Bible. Bright, heavenly clouds begin to part, revealing a radiant light. Divine light floods the scene, washing away the darkness and fear. Jesus looks directly at the viewer, his expression serene and compassionate. Close up on Jesus' face, his eyes filled with love and understanding. Jesus speaks, his voice gentle yet powerful, resonating with authority. Jesus, my child, do not fear the storms that rage around you. Jesus, evil may try to bring you down, but it will never overcome you. Jesus, stay in my word, stay faithful, and I will lift you higher. Wide shot of Jesus, bathed in heavenly light, extending his hand, close up on the Bible in Jesus' hand, the pages glowing softly. Jesus encourages viewers to share the message of hope and faith. The light from Jesus spreads outwards, reaching across the world. The scene slowly fades out, the heavenly light becoming more intense. Text appears, Jesus is greater than every storm, in elegant script. Soft, uplifting music begins to play, filling the silence. The heavenly light continues to shine, a symbol of hope and resilience. A gentle breeze rustles through the clouds, carrying the message of peace. The image of the Bible remains, a reminder of the power of faith. The words, Jesus is greater, shine brightly, then slowly fade. The words, then every storm remain, then gently disappear. A single ray of light pierces through the clouds, illuminating the ocean. The ocean waves gently roll, reflecting the heavenly light above. The scene focuses on the light, a beacon of hope in the darkness. A feeling of peace and serenity washes over the viewer. The music swells, reaching a crescendo of hope and triumph. The light intensifies, filling the screen with divine radiance. A sense of comfort and reassurance settles in the heart. The image of Jesus' loving face lingers in the mind. The message of faith and resilience resonates deeply. The power of the word to overcome adversity is felt. The promise of divine protection brings solace and strength. The viewer is encouraged to embrace faith and overcome fear. The light gently fades, leaving a feeling of warmth and hope. The music softens, fading into a peaceful silence. The image of the ocean remains, calm and serene. A sense of peace settles over the heart. The viewer feels empowered to face any storm. The message of Jesus remains, a guiding light. The scene fades to black, leaving a lasting impression. The viewer is left with a sense of hope and faith. The power of Jesus' love is undeniable. The promise of eternal life shines brightly. The viewer is encouraged to share the message of hope. The light of Jesus shines in the darkness. The storm is overcome by faith and love. The viewer is filled with peace and gratitude.